Hello, welcome to my series of videos with analysis and stories about all Chopin's music for piano. We continue our journey through the music which was not published during Chopin's life. And today, because I found some time in my very busy life of a concert pianist recently, I was extremely busy, but I wanted to continue, and I found a little bit of time to show you this very funny musical joke, which of course is neglected. Nobody plays it. Well, hardly anybody plays it. We don't hear it in concerts. We don't even know that this piece exists, and we don't even know that Chopin wrote this. But indeed, he wrote this. And with this little musical joke, we can see Chopin as a completely different person that we usually imagine. First of all, when was this written? It was written in 1846. So it's a late piece because it was written just 3 years before Chopin died. Second of all, what exactly does the title mean? Galop Marquis, that's the title of the piece. The first word, galop, is the name of the old French country dance on two, 1, 2, 1, 2, in a very fast tempo. The dance that was danced on the countryside in France, so folk dance. The precursor of polka, we would say, very similar. The second word, marquise, is the name of George Sand's dog, little cute dog, which looked like this. Very beautiful dog which Chopin adored. He really loved this dog, and I can understand him because I have the same feeling, you know. I love all animals, but especially dogs. Every time when I see a dog, wherever it is, my friend's dog or a new persons that I meet dogs, I always talk to them. I always spend a lot of time. I play with them. I remember about half a year ago, in September 2022, I went to Japan and I had concerts there in Tokyo and Nagoya. And when I visited my impresario, my agent in Tokyo, she has a dog, a little dog, very cute. And I remember how I was playing with this dog with a ball. You know, I was throwing the ball, the dog was running and bringing it back to me, giving it to me, and then I throw it again. It was inside the house, and I was playing with this dog for minutes, like it was 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I thought, well, this dog doesn't get tired at all. So I thought myself, well, let's see who will get tired first. and I kept playing with this dog. And I thought I wanted to see when the dog finally will stop and will say, I have no power to run anymore. But no, it didn't happen. What happened was that Hiroko, my agent came and said, "Come on, we have to go, we have to leave because we have no time." And then she was shocked that the dog was running here and there all the time, playing with me. The dog was super happy. And yeah, so unfortunately I don't have a dog, simply because I travel too often, I travel too much. So you know, for the dog, if the owner is traveling, the dog is sad and stressed. So I don't want my possible future dog to be stressed. But I can imagine Chopin, and I can imagine how this dog made him happy. But that's not, my friends, the end. George Sand had another dog, and the name of this dog was Dib, D-I-B. And here we have the second part of this galop. We have part that Chopin called Partie Dib. So we have two dogs in this short little piece. So Marquis is this one. And Dib is this one. Two different dogs. And now you won't believe what I'm going to do, but I'm going to read for you Chopin's letters, because Chopin mentions these dogs in at least 4 letters that I found. So the first letter that I found this will be from Chopin's letter to his family in 1846, so in the year that he wrote this piece. He writes like this: "The little dog Marquis, you remember, is staying with me and is lying on my sofa. He is an incredible creature. He has a softly fluffy white coat which Madame Sand herself brushes every day, and he is as intelligent as can be. I can't begin to tell you all his original tricks. For example, he will neither eat nor drink from the gold, the gold bowl, but he pushes it away with his nose and upsets it if he can." That's one letter. Another letter, very short question when Chopin wrote to George Sand in Paris, also in 1846. "Did yesterday's pantomime induce Dib to dance?" Here we have the Dib, my friends. Now a little bit explanation. In Nohant, George Sand, with all her kids and friends, they were organizing a kind of theaters. They loved theater, and they organized as a pantomime. And probably the dogs loved it. We even know that they put some clothes on these dogs and make them a part of this pantomime, of this theater. So Chopin is asking if the Dib was dancing. This is very interesting. Another one, also, Chopin writes about the theater that they were playing. Chopin was in Paris, but he found out from the letters that they had a theater in Nohant. So he writes a question. Actually, it's not really a question. He says, "I can well imagine the excitement of Marquis and Dib. Lucky spectators, simple-minded and untaught." Which means, he is just funny. He says that dogs, they are not intelligent, not untaught, so they don't understand this theater. They are lucky. What that theater was? Well, maybe it was not that good to understand actually what this theater was about. And the last very interesting question for George Sand from 1846. "Please thank Marquis for missing me and for sniffing at my door." So we can see and feel that Chopin loved these little creatures. Okay, now let's do the short analysis. It will be very short, because the piece is very short. How does it start? What is this? Well, for me, it can only be one thing. Ho, ho, ho! Oh, by the way, I didn't introduce you this little doggy. This dog I brought from Japan. I bought it in Tokyo, and it's a lucky dog. It brings me luck, and it's with me since 2018, I think. So I decided to introduce this little friend to you when we have this piece. Sorry, I forgot to do it earlier. Okay, so we have this barking, dog barking, and then going up. This is the first little motif, and then what do we have? Now you can try to guess what it can be. We have the repetitions in the right hand, which are not easy to play. What it can be? Well, for me, this is the dog running very fast, and his little legs are making noise when he's running. So, ho, ho, ho. And this is Marquis. And now deep. The difference between Marquis and deep. Listen to deep. What Chopin could imagine here? What do we know about deep from this music? First of all, I think deep was smaller. Second of all, he was barking much more often. Because here, when we had Marquis, we had only 3 times at the beginning. Here we have, listen. Ho, 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 all the time. And now here, deep is a little bit more elegant. Again, barking. And again, elegant. And that's all, my friends, that's all. So we can imagine Chopin when he came to know how, he came to know how, you know, from Paris, and he said, hello, I'm here. And when they had a dinner, and they had a glass of cognac or wine or whatever, and he said to them now, oh, I will play something for you. I will show you. This is just those 2 dogs. And this is Marquis, said Chopin, and started to play. And they were laughing. Maybe he was even doing this. Oh, 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 oh. And now this is deep, said Chopin. And sorry. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Marquis again. And that's the end. So I hope you had fun, and I hope you laughed a lot, and now you will know a little more about this mysterious little piece that nobody knows. Take care and see you in the future videos. Bye bye.